In the last 2 hours, Ursula K. Le Guin. She was a crafter of fierce, focused, fertile dreams in the last 6 hours. Farewell Ursula Le Guin, the one who walked away from Omelas. Ursula Le Guin, the one who walked away from Omelas yesterday. Fantasy writer inspired Avatar and Game of Thrones. We were proud to share a planet with Ursula K. Le Guin, science fiction giant whose stories held a mirror up to our own world. U.S. fantasy author Ursula Le Guin dead. Ursula Le Guin made me an anarchist. Ursula K. Le Guin and the power of science fiction. Link about it. Farewell, Ursula K. Le Guin. Ursula Le Guin, a fearless writer, a fearless woman. Ursula Le Guin proved that sci-fi was for everyone. The wit and weight of Ursula K. Le Guin's last book. Don't know where to start. The essential novels of Ursula K. Le Guin books. Ursula K. Le Guin, obituary. American sci-fi fantasy novelist. Ursula K. Le Guin dies. Ursula Le Guin's most powerful quotes on life, love, and stories. This world in words, in other worlds. Ursula K. Le Guin, 1929 to 2018. Feminist novelist. Ursula K. Le Guin dies at 88. Writers honor her legacy. Ursula K. Le Guin wrote one of the best short stories you'll ever read. Ursula K. Le Guin, 1929 to 2018. Tributes pour in for Ursula K. Le Guin. Ursula Le Guin, her best books, feminist ideas and lasting legacy. Earthsea author Ursula Le Guin dies, aged 88 after months of ill health. Fantasy sci-fi writer Le Guin dies at 88. Ursula Le Guin crosses to the dry land. Ursula K. Le Guin, legendary sci-fi and fantasy author dies. Ursula K. Le Guin, science fiction and fantasy author passes away. Ursula K. Le Guin, sci-fi and fantasy author, dies aged 88. Best-selling science fiction author Ursula K. Le Guin dies at 88. Author Ursula K. Le Guin has died age 88. Books, A Life in Quids. Ursula K. Le Guin, sci-fi legend. Ursula K. Le Guin dies at 88 while you were sleeping, the 24th of January 2018. Beloved fantasy author Ursula Le Guin dead at 88. Ursula K. Le Guin quotes. Earthsea trilogy author dies at 88. Ursula K. Le Guin, best-selling fantasy author, dies aged 88. U.S. fantasy author Ursula Le Guin dies. Acclaimed American science fiction author Ursula K. Le Guin dies at 88. Ursula Le Guin, acclaimed for her fantasy fiction, is dead at 88. Best-selling sci-fi author Ursula K. Le Guin dies at 88. Farewell, Ursula Le Guin, who taught us to walk away from Omelas. Remembering Ursula Le Guin, imaginer of difficult worlds. Fantasy fiction writer Ursula K. Le Guin dies aged 88. Science fiction and fantasy writer Ursula K. Le Guin dies in the last 7 days. U.S. fantasy fiction author Ursula Le Guin dies at 88. U.S. fantasy author Ursula K. Le Guin dies. Ursula K. Le Guin, sci-fi and fantasy author, dies at 88. Ursula K. Le Guin dies aged 88. Ursula K. Le Guin, whose novels pluck truth from high fantasy, dies at 88 in the last month. Ursula Le Guin's witty posts on crabby old age.